leave ways for people to figure out like where it is in the timeline of Gundam.
Right.
Right.
Send me a party invite. Let's
just...
do this quick. Lugia.
Hmm?
Let's.
I was gonna do my fucking quests, dude. I got job quests to do. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta do my job quests. Otherwise, I don't have my level 70 ability.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out where I needed to go though. I don't remember where I picked up Dancer, dude.
Rest in pepperonis.
Lemsa?
Dancer.
I think it's in Limsa.
Oh.
Explain why you didn't
just...
know the build there.
You just click the thing up above. You can see where it is.
Click the what up above?
The job quest marker thingy.
The thingamajig.
The thing next to the main scenario quest.
Underneath, yeah.
I don't have the main scenario quest thing, dude.
Oh, I see.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gone. I don't know what. I actually don't know where the fuck it is. Is
it possible that I can freaking?
Oh wait, hold on. I think it's because of my.
Can we just unsync Howling Eye and War Raider so I can go to sleep and get the Wonder Sails?
Oh yeah, sure. That we can do.
You don't get any experience on synced, do you?
No.
Ah, okay.
But also, I'd just be coming into my bot anyway, so I'm on an Adamentoise. It's probably a good thing I went to Limsa then.
Rowena showed up? Wait, was she always here? I think she showed up after I completed the story.
In what?
In Ishgar, Rowena's representative.
Oh wait, you finished Ishgard's story? Or
Yeah.
Heavensward?
Yeah, he did last night.
No. Dude, how you feeling about Knights of the Round, bro?
Dude, that shit was fucking crazy. It was crazy. That ending was insane. The fight was fucking insane. Everything about it was fucking crazy. And I was right. Someone did turn into Nidhogg. Now, how did I prophesize that? That was crazy.
Because it's so fucking... It's kind of like in your face about it, right? Because you're like, why the fuck hasn't Justinian changed his armor?
Yeah, he was. Like, I made an analogy that like he was
in armor, you know.
Yeah, I made an analogy like he was drenched in Nidhogg's blood, carrying Nidhogg's eye, and then he picked up the other eye, and I was like, "Oh, bro, are you sure? You sure, bro? You good? You really want to pick that up?" And then he got fucked up, right? He's like, "Ah, right," and turned into Nidhogg.
Yep.
So it's just like I made an analogy where basically like he was carrying a uranium rock while drenched in liquid uranium, and then he decided to pick up another uranium rock. What the fuck did he think was gonna happen?
Motherfuckers over here like...
I was like, are you sure you're gonna be okay?
Which things did you need again?
Garuda Extreme and
Leviathan, right?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. Da-da.
It's just so I can Wondrous Tales. I don't even need the fucking tree lines. I don't give a shit. I just want to complete it. I need to get another journal. Hello. I thought you were gonna one-shot it.
No. Actually, I have to wait.
They're gonna kill me? No.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Sick. We just skipped straight past the chicks. Yeah, it won't kill you because we skipped past the two goals. You wanna grab that for descent?
Sure.
Yeet. So it's that good goldsmith decent, bro.
It's true. Gotta keep leveling up the synths so I can the synth higher level stuff. And get the god complex of an Omni Crafter. I don't even think I've ever did this one legit. So yeah, there's the cutscene.
Wait, you haven't? That's a cool.
Nope. That's fine. Most of these I probably won't be able to do legit anyways. Cause no one's queuing for it.
Fight me. Fight me.
Like you? Oh, hop on. Did you play too late? And like me? For these events?
I didn't play at all.
Ah, right. I'll help you with it if you ever play.
I'm saying fight me. Let's go.
Are you Leviathan?
I am.
Don't even... Oh, we gotta kill these things.
I got him. All right, I gotta hit that one. Let's go. The water spouts that he puts up outside to tell you where he's gonna dash across. You have to hit that because tidal wave. And now we don't have any edges. So look for the water spout.
Oh shit, okay.
That you
I can
don't
actually
die.
fall.
Over this way.
He's gonna fucking Smash Bros me?
Run, 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 run. Woo!
That's pretty cool.
There we go. Better.
Oh, is it invisible?
Yeah, he won't go lower than 13% HP basically. Oh, that's unfortunate. Going that way. Very fun. Oh, we're not gonna make that. Yeah, you're gonna probably die. Whoa!
Tanky boy. Give me something to freaking... Ah! Is that...
Got him. But thanks for the 3 second bro. Alright, you get... So this one's Armory and... Ooh, Wave Katana. How's this one work? Not bad.
Ooh. Wave Buckler.
Not very good either. Yeah, you
want
should be able
any
to
of
desync
these?
those as well. Nope, fuck no.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because you can desync those as well, I believe.
We got the Leviathan card.
Armor and Blacksmith. Was that all you needed?
Yep. I think the Wondrous Tales is complete. Fuck you, Chloe. Oh my god. Wow. Alright.
Got Omega fuck.
Bro, she's like blind or something. Look, I just need to complete it. I still have these weeks.
Gives you random shit. Dude.
Yeah. No, it's really funny because I watched like at the beginning when I started playing, I watched the video on like how this guy spent 1,000 hours on the free trial, and he made it sound so easy that he got the 20,000 bonus from Chloe. It's like I got this thing from this Wondrous Tales thing, and now I managed to buy everything in the casino after that. And I was like, okay,
You mean the 20 platinum MVP card?
Yeah, he got
Hey,
it.
bro. Hey, bro. I could have told you, like, yo, he fucking with you.
No, he probably did get it because you see him
No.
clicking it on his video.
Yeah, he probably got he probably got a 3-line, but like, yo, that's easily the most wild shit, honestly. Like,
the statistical
'cause there's
chance
only-
extremely low.
there's a very specific setup of like stickers that you need to be able to even get a 3-line, right?
Yeah.
And then even if you get those, you got to get lucky enough to have everything line up perfectly. Because
Yep.
remember, you can only shuffle at most 7, right?
There's still a very low chance. You have like a less than 1% chance. Even if you have everything aligns perfectly, that Chloe will give you
Dude, all it
the
takes
last
is
shoe
one
perfectly.
sticker to not be the right
Yeah.
thing, basically.
Exactly.
I don't think I can grab another Wondrous Tales. I think I finished mine for this week.
Oh, grab
Okay.
another.
I'm gonna double check.
Freaking. This person is green and dancing. Good name.
Yeah, can't grab any. Yeah, if you wanna. I don't think I've got the actual fucking thing here.
I'll start doing the roulettes so I can, start completing it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go do my Jobel quest.
The Go
The
Blue
answer.
quest.
The Job quest.
This is a pretty cool looking
Coco.
axe.
Coco finally got to. Coco finally got raw intuition.
Oh yeah.
Now it's starting to fall into place.
Is she still on free trial?
No. She's got the game, so she can go above and beyond, basically.
Run
But she was playing White Mage, and then she felt like it was really boring going through the story as White Mage, so she started leveling Warrior.
Right.
She was really struggling and like kind of get it all to click together, right? So I've just been like coaching her on like how to actually do tanking and what she's meant to do, right? She's
I mean,
really
it's probably
struggling to
easier
keep
than
herself
healing,
going,
right?
keep herself alive. It is, right, but like it requires a certain level of confidence and decision making,
It's true.
which Coco does not have.
See, my monkey brain just goes, enemy, I click, and I'm doing the job.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like all we had to tell you was like, all right, bro, pull 2.
Pull everything.
Pull 2 groups. So we were like, pull everything to the wall. And you're like, all right, you get the bet. And then we were like, all right, when you get to the end, click this button. And and you're like, all right, bet.
And then you're like, do mad fucking damage, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. So I just learn every rotation by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it takes a different
do
mindset.
mad damage.
Maybe she's just, I'm a natural born damage dealer, not a healer. That's why I struggle more with healing.
Mm.
I just want to be
Yeah,
green DPS.
Yeah. Now she says she prefers support, right?
Right.
And she was starting to kind of get it with the healing, but
Oh,
she wants
Paladin.
to. She's not enjoying the story, right?
Right.
Ah, fuck that, dude. Warrior.
But Paladin is a
Fuck
support.
that shit, dude. Ah, no. Late game warrior, they're fucking green tank, all right.
Green tank. Yeah. It's true. The greenest of all tanks.
The greenest tank.
Healer,
Right? You can
healer.
heal.
Wait,
You can heal other people fantastically every
you can heal other
25
people?
seconds. Yeah. Every 25 seconds, you could just throw your fucking. You get an ability at some point where you can pull raw intuition on somebody else, and you can heal them.
What the fuck? That sounds like something like out of a mod. Like that doesn't
Dude.
sound real.
Dude, like there is a reason why. Like I don't know if Red's still fucking. Yeah, Red is here. There's a reason why I constantly like throw Warrior's brokenness in front of Red's face, and he's like, "No, you're not. You're lying." And I'm like, "Bro, it's broken.
It's real.
He's like, "No, all the other tanks can do like similar shit." And I'm like, "No.
No.
Warrior's broken."
Warrior can just strive forever.
Yeah. All right. So you got your self heal on equilibrium. You got raw intuition for every 25 seconds for permanent self healing and unkillability. Right. You at level 76, you get an ability called Nascent Flash. Grants Nascent Flash to self and Nascent Glint to target party member. Nascent Flash restores HP with each weapon skill successfully delivered. So you're still healing yourself, but Nascent Glint restores HP equaling to 100% of that recovered by Nascent Flash, while also reducing damage taken by 10%.
Wait.
For 8 seconds.
So Nascent Flash is
So
just like
the ability is called Nascent Flash. You throw it on somebody else, you still heal yourself, and you heal them at the same time.
why you also have the other buff, so you throw both abilities.
Essentially, yeah. You don't get the damage mitigation though. The person that you gave it to gets the damage mitigation.
Okay, so you have to choose who to give it to. You don't both get
Yeah. But the thing is, you're not actually using raw intuition. You're not using the raw intuition for the damage mitigation. You're just using it for the heal.
Does raw intuition even have damage mitigation? I didn't even know that.
It's got a 10% damage mitigation, dude.
I forgot about that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's a fucking 35-second cooldown? Or is it 25 seconds?
25-second cooldown. 25 seconds. 25. Lost for 6. But it upgrades later on at 82.
Jesus Christ.
At level 82, it upgrades into Bloodwetting. It gives you a shield equaling to the amount that you would normally heal with one hit from fucking raw intuition, right? It still heals you. It lost 8 seconds, still has a 25-second cooldown, and for 4 seconds, it's a 20% mitigation. So it's basically Rampart for 4 seconds every 25 seconds, and you still heal yourself. And it upgrades Nascent Flash to do the same thing for whoever you choose to give it to. So you literally throw out a fucking shield and heal them. You become a goddamn shield healer.
Can you just be like, alright, we're doing a fucking extreme whatever the fuck, the newest contents that they release. And just be like, alright, we just need one healer, one warrior, and one Dark Knight as a tank. That's it. Can you just do that? Like, do you have to go with double healers?
You could. In theory, you could, but usually there's mechanics that specifically target healers, so it requires that you have 2 healers, basically.
I see.
Because then it becomes a bit too random for, like, what gets chosen, right? So it makes it a lot more difficult. That's usually the only case, though, is, like, if a fight specifically has mechanics that target a role rather than like, always targeting somebody random, right? It usually means that even if you unsync it, even if you go into it at low levels, you kind of need that second person there anyway to keep things consistent.
Right.
Essentially, right?
Or just
but most
revive them with Red Mage.
No, it's usually like soak mechanics that people get targeted for.
Right.
Right, and so like for example, there's one fight that you'll get when you buy the game. Basically, eventually, it's pretty deep into Shadowbringers, but there's one fight where there isn't actually a like dedicated marker to tell you who's getting targeted for a soak, and you have to and there's 2 soaks that happen, so you have to split the party into a light party, or else everyone's going to die, or someone's going to die, essentially. And it specifically targets the healers. So if you only have 1 healer, then the next target is random, basically. And so you can accidentally get 2 soaks done at 1 light party, basically, because it turns out one of those 4 people was the other target, right?
Right.
So it wipes up half the party, then the fight gets basically impossible from there, you end up wiping the whole thing, and then you gotta reset, essentially.
Right. I understand now.
And so, like, some people will come in and try and, like, throw out this whack idea of, like, oh, no, dude, we only need 1 healer. And it's like, no, we need 2. Or they'll be like, no, we only need 1 tank. And it's like, no, we need 2, because we need to make sure the ads are separate or else we can't kill them. Because they want to see, people always want to try and bring as many DPS as possible because it speeds up the fights immensely, and it also means that the more, usually the more DPS you have, the more mechanics you can skip, because things are usually based on either a timer or health thresholds, So if you go beyond the health threshold, the fight will basically just skip it, essentially.
Right.
Right? Like if you skip one health threshold and go into the next one while they're still doing a mechanic, they'll just skip an entire mechanic entirely because they're like, well, I'm over here, so fuck it. Right? But yeah, so like there's a few fights where like, you know, unsync you can do one healer, one tank, 6 DPS, or one tank, 2 healers, 5 DPS sort of shit. Like it really just depends. It's a very much like a fight by fight basis sort of thing. For example, technically I believe for T9, right? For second coil, turn 9, we always did that with one tank, and the spiciest groups would do it with one healer as well, even when it was current content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it's like if you had a really good fucking healer, right? Like especially the like end game, like, you know, progression raiders and stuff like that. We used to have like big guilds that were solely dedicated to doing massive like progression raids and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Like world firsters and all that good stuff, hardcore raiders. They would sell clear runs, right? Because basically they would get so good, or they would get so geared out, right,
like,
that they could do it with one tank, one healer, you know, fucking 6 DPS, right? So at that point, it doesn't matter what the, because realistically, we were clearing it with 5 DPS, 2 healers and 1 tank, right? So when you have the ability to have 1 healer, 1 tank, right, all you need is 5 DPS. So the last slot doesn't matter, right?
Right.
So because as long as everybody's doing their job and everybody's doing mechanics, it doesn't matter if the 7th person, if the 8th person just dies all the time, right? You can still clear. Fuck them. Like, most of the time, they would actually tell them to just go suicide in the fucking ring, then all the mechanics would just target the people that are alive, right? There was no chance of anything getting fucked up.
Hey, we cleared Twin Tanya with just 6 people. Remember that?
Yeah.
The other 2 were doing nothing.
That's what I mean. It's just like, it's really just a case of like, if you have a good enough team and you've got enough gear and you're like good enough at the game, it didn't matter what like it didn't matter. You could like make up for an entire person or an entire 2 people, right?
Right. Now it's currently not the case.
I remember being, because I was a bard, it was like the only, everybody wanted a bard in A Realm Reborn, right? I think we were talking about this with Lou here before. It was so crazy that I even got invited to, because I'd cleared T9, right? And one of my mates was like, "Oh, do you want to come do some like runs with us?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." And they're like, "Yeah, this is we're selling runs to people."
Oh shit!
And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got invited to fucking carry runs
as a bard.
Yeah, they paid me out for it. They were like, "Yeah, here, here's your cut." I was like, dude, I was fucking rich. I was
you were instantly hooked on doing more. I'm like, bro, I'm playing a video game and getting money? That's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of run selling, to be honest, because it was all guild based, not real money, because we can't do real money trading, you'd get banned.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So nobody wanted to get banned. It was just for guild, basically.
Oh, okay.
Dude, if it was real money, I would have been like, yeah, fuck it, I'm in. I'm in. Put me in, chief. Put me in. I'll fucking be arena. Fuck it. I don't care how much I hate playing the game at this point. I'm just gonna fucking get good, learn how to do my shit, get geared up, and I'll jump in. Let's go.
Hell yes.
But no, it was all guild based, and I definitely didn't like run selling personally. Like I had a personal thing against it. I was happy to help out, right? But like usually people would get a huge fucking ego from having that shit cleared, right? And so it's like you could tell when people bought a run, right? Because they'd be like, I've cleared, I'm fucking goated, right? And then they suck, absolute fucking dick, and you're just like,
they go into another dungeon with their legendary weapon, and they fucking can't do mechanics correctly.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, that's crazy, dude. You got that weapon yourself, huh? It's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like,
Right.
especially somebody who was doing rating at the time, right? Like current tier rating, progression rating, all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It was just like it was such a fucking like annoyance to see people being like running around with the current end game weapon, right? Acting hot shit in chat and then absolutely sucking dick at their class entirely. And then like it was so funny because you'd bring it up to people because back then it was only other people that were on Gilgamesh basically, right?
Right.
You weren't really getting in with like well actually I think you were getting into dungeons with people from the other data set, like the other worlds. You just couldn't actually like go to them, right? So you'd only see them in dungeon, right? And it's like people would run around and they'd have the end game shit, right? And then you'd go, hey, like, you know, you're not doing your rotation right? And they're like, what do you mean? I've cleared this, right? And I'm like, yeah, but clearly you don't know how to play the game. You probably bought the run, right?
Did you say that to them?
Fuck yeah, I did, dude.
How did I get banned? That didn't get you banned?
It wasn't nearly as bad back then. Like, people could say shit.
I see.
Well, because the other thing was that like usually when you gave advice to people, right? Like they would take it on the chin and they'd be like, all right, fair, you know, clearly you know what you're talking about, right?
Right.
But the thing that people would do, right, is like I had friends in every class. I'd learned basically all of their rotations because I needed to, right? Because as a bard, I needed to know when certain things were happening and when I needed to play certain songs, right? So like I was very well versed in the rotation of every class, even though I didn't have any of the classes leveled, right? I only had bard at 50 at the time, right?
Okay.
So I was in a position where I could actually give people advice on their rotation for every class, and I knew why things were being done, and I knew why they would do it, right? So I could actually optimize every rotation for every class without having it leveled because I knew people that had it leveled and optimized, right? And I spoke to them. I got all the information from them, right? And it was so fucking funny because I remember distinctly we got into a fucking run with a black mage. They had I think at the time it was T13. They had like the final endgame weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a dreadworm weapon, right? And they only used Blizzard.
Oh my!
They were an ice mage, right? And it was really funny because I was playing. I think I was playing bard at the time.
You
I was either playing bard or I was
the
playing
rotation for black mage to notice that stuff is going wrong.
100%, dude. 100%. But like I was playing. I wasn't playing black mage, obviously. But my friend that was literally raiding as a black mage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like she was clearing current content, right? Was with me in the party, right? Right? And so I was like, hey, dude, you shouldn't just be using Blizzard, right? Because like the DPS was shit, obviously, right?
Right.
Because all he's using is Blizzard spells. So I was like, hey, bro, you know, your entire class is based around you cycling between Astral Fire and Umbral Ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like fire, when you do your fire spells, those
it's
are the
still at
those
level
are the big
90.
damage
It's
spells.
based on that.
It's entirely based on that. That's
changed.
the fundamental of the class. The fundamental of the class never changes as far as Black Mage is concerned. Your entire
like that.
is swapping between Umbral Ice and Astral Fire
from
at
level
its
1.
base. Fundamental. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is quite literally nothing more nothing more fundamental about Black Mage than swapping between Ice and Fire.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
They do a little bit of like spiciness and put a little bit of extra sauce on it. But
but it's still the same. Like you still need to be. I'm in ice. I do the things in ice, and then I go in fire, and I do the things in ice. It's still the same.
Yeah.
It's just extra stuff added on top of that.
Exactly. You just get a little bit more secret sauce added onto that base spaghetti.
More black magic in there.
Exactly. Right? You know,
and then
you got
do
your
the
plate of
paradox
spaghetti with
rotation.
Umbral Ice and Astral Fire, and then you get your fucking meatballs, which is a Nokian, right? You get the sauce.
Yep.
When you start getting the fucking fouls and fucking
you get the thing that gives you foul, and then polyglot,
and then the garnish,
the
right? You get those herbs and ices for paradox combos, dude.
The 4 minutes paradox
rotation.
opener, fuck it.
But you know what's still underneath all that sauce and the meatballs and the
You
garnish?
switch from ice to fire and then from fire to ice.
You still got your spaghetti, right? You're switching from ice to fire and fire to ice. Yeah.
Never
So I'm
change.
like, hey bro, you should be using your fire spells, right? Just doing ice magic is not good, right? It's not going to do a lot of DPS. You're doing really bad.
You're
DPS,
basically doing
right?
auto attacks. That's it.
Yeah, essentially. And they're like, well, how do you know? Are you passing? And I'm like, no, dude, I can literally look at the hate gauge. I have more hate than you as a bard, which is not meant to happen. You're meant to be fucking killing me right now, right? And they're like, oh, hate's not a measure of DPS. And it's like, hey, bro, what are you talking about? At this point in the game, it was, dude. Like,
No, it
because
100%
didn't
is.
have. Yeah, no.
Even still, unless you compare it to the
especially-
tank. Because
Right,
everyone
exactly.
has dash damage is based is how much
Everyone still has the same. Yeah, everyone still has the same
Hate they do.
aggro generation other than the tanks.
yeah.
Right?
Only when they turn on
but
their
even-
thing.
Yeah, even back then though, because all of the attacks that generated aggro were based on the tank's attacks itself, right?
Okay.
The actual stance didn't do anything. It just gave them more HP or more defenses. The combos themselves, the weapon skills had enmity generation built into them, right?
Oh, that's weird.
So
But only for tanks?
the funny thing, only for the tanks. Only for the tanks.
Oh, okay, so it's still
Right?
damage is a measure of hate.
Yeah, exactly. It
So
was in
back then.
fact more of a measure of hate than it is now. Honestly, back then, right?
Right.
Because if you could do more damage than the tank could gain aggro, you were killing it,
Yeah.
right?
It's true.
Absolutely killing it. You were destroying. Black mages had that problem. A good black mage at level 50 back then, a tank
Smoky.
couldn't keep hate from them.
Smoky, that's
Straight
it,
up
yeah.
could not keep hate from them, right?
That's crazy.
The only tanks that started being able to do it were actually warriors, specifically because we could put on strength accessories, right? Turn off our tank stance, and we'd get more hate generation because we did more damage than a paladin could. Right? Because back then Berserk was kind of busted. I think it was like a plus 50% or some shit.
yeah, it
Damage
was a
increase.
timer too, right?
But it was a timer, and you would get pacified afterwards, right? But what we would do, right? And I know this is what we did when I was reading with Lou, right? Is she would go in, she would start the pull tank stance off, right? Go through her entire fucking rotation because she was molded for strength, basically, right? She's wearing strength accessories molded for vitality, and she would generate all of the aggro, and then the paladin would voke straight afterwards, basically, and just take that.
Alright.
Because otherwise paladin would eventually run out. Like, they would lose out to the black mage. Black mage would constantly take hate.
yeah.
It was required that black mages leveled odds so that they could get the fucking hate enmity reduction.
Was it with you that was doing better in the Brick Bridge and I was going there one time, I don't know if it was a paladin tank, right? And I did enough damage as an off tank that I took hate.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Dude, it's common, honestly. You know.
No, it's not about
Later
Dark
on, it
Knight.
becomes
off
becomes
tank.
less common. It becomes more of a gear thing, right? Like, if you've got more gear than somebody else, you might actually take hate from them,
Right.
sort of thing. If you've got stance on, right?
Right.
But there's a lot more tools to kind of mess with it, make sure nothing happens that's bad, right? You get shook, you get you can just turn off your stance a little bit, you can time it a little bit more, right? There's a lot more intricacies later on. At the lower levels, though, there's not as many tools that Paladin has, or like some of the other tanks have, to keep hate, right?
I
Because
can
you just
still
don't do as
shirk it
much
to them.
damage. You
If
can
they-
still shirk, right? But I'm more saying like they don't do as much damage, right? It's not a gear issue as much as like the actual lack of abilities to do more damage than the other tanks, right?
Right, except for Dark Knight.
I think there's actually like a kind of a gauge where it's like Dark Knight's always top up, like on top, right? But the other tanks kind of like switch between which one does more DPS and which one does less as the patches go through.
Right.
Basically, like as you go through each expansion. Because I know at fucking 70, Warrior kind of gets goated.
Yeah,
Because that's when you get inner release. So you can always do 3 fell cleaves without needing to worry about your gauge.
Oh.
Basically, always direct for all 3. Basically, it also translates to decimate, so you could do 3 decimates whenever you did inner release replacing berserk, basically.
Right.
So right now you have to actually worry about your gauge, and you got to make sure that you've got the correct amount of gauge before you go into berserk, right? So that you can do 3 fell cleaves. At 70, they just say, don't worry about it, bro. Here.
You can just press the big inner release button.
Yeah.
Press
fuck gauge management. Fuck everything else.
Button,
simply
press fell cleave. Press fell cleave. Press it again. There you go. You kill the boss.
Like it, because it replaces berserk. It upgrades berserk, right? So it's literally, you don't care about that anymore. You just click inner release, fell cleave. Fell cleave again. You know what?
Damage.
You're feeling a little spicy. Fell cleave again.
I sure don't think it does as much damage as a Fire 4. I think.
It feels like it, doesn't it? But it doesn't.
Doesn't?
I don't believe it does. The potency is pretty fucking ridiculous because I think it's 490. Right? But potency
Fire 4.
Yeah, I can understand.
The crits,
yeah, that's fair.
Crits Fell Cleave does as much as non-crit Fire 4.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. When we look at Fire 4's thing, yeah, 310
times 1.8.
So here's the fun thing. Yeah, here's the fun thing with potencies. Potencies on DPS are actually not that high. Right?
Yeah, because they do more damage naturally.
Because they have more stat. That's why.
Exactly, stat damage.
They naturally have way more stats than any of the other. Like,
yeah, I figured because
healers,
like you see some crazy potencies, like 600 potency on a warrior ability, or like fucking.
Yeah, and then you
like, what the
hit it,
fuck?
and you're like, oh, that's not that much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, so like Paradox, that's got 500 potency. That's actually kind of crazy for a fucking DPS. You know what I mean?
Paradox has 500.
Right. Paradox has 500 potency.
Is it an instant cast?
Deals unexpected. No, it's a 2.4 second cost. Deals unexpected damage with potency of 500. Astral Fire bonus refreshes the duration of Astral Fire and a 40% chance to get Fire Starter. Umbral Ice bonus. Spell is cast immediately, requires no MP to cast, or refreshes the duration of Umbral Ice. So it just depends on which one you're in, basically.
Oh, so it's instance in Umbral Ice.
Instant in Umbral Ice, normally cost in Astral Fire, sort of thing.
In Astral Fire, what does it give you again?
In Astral, if you're in Astral Fire, it refreshes Astral Fire, and you have a chance of getting Fire Starter.
Does that Paradox 4-minute rotation, does it always cast in Ice mode? Because that rotation is basically so you can keep moving forever as Black Mage. Maybe they do that.
It's probably to give them a bit more movement option, because I don't think... Yeah. I'm not sure if it actually gets the benefits of Astral Fire.
It possibly does?
One of the effective casting spell the opposite.
That's one of the things they don't tell you if it gets the benefits. You just gotta assume.
Yeah, that's the one thing where you're like...
It fucking sucks, honestly. They should just have this little thing.
It would be nice if they put... Yeah, like all they need to do is put it in the tooltip and just be like, affected by Astral Fire, affected by... not affected by Astral Fire, that sort of shit, right?
Right.
You're just like,
because some of the stuff is like,
cool.
okay, you can only use Flare and Astral Fire, so yeah. It gives me extra bonus for Astral Flyer, but like... I guess Paradox is the only spell that would be confusing if it gives you the benefits or not, because you can use it in both.
No, that's what I mean, is like, you can very easily test it. I just don't have my Black Mage at 90 to test for you.
That sucks.
Markers made active after reaching Astral Flyer 3 when swapping to the opposite element. Conversely, the marker can also be made active until after reaching Umbral Ice 3 and gaining 3 Umbral Hearts, then swapping to the opposite element. Blizzard and Fire become Paradox when the Paradox marker is made active.
You can probably just look it up on Google. This Paradox do extra damage. Boisterous Bruiser. What the fuck is this? Dude, there's so many.
I mean, actually, you're just gonna cast it anyway, all the time.
Right.
Because of the requirement to gain paradox, right?
What's the requirement?
Let me see the curse. I think you just need the one marker. Cannot be assigned to the hotbar. Yeah, because the requirement to gain paradox is you need to be in Astrofire 3 and then swap to Blizzard, right? Swap to Umbral Ice, or you need to be Umbral Ice 3 and gain 3 Umbral Hearts, and then swap to Fire.
Right? Okay.
So
that's why there's a lot of swapping
that,
in that rotation, in that opener.
Yeah, and so doing that, the base Blizzard or Fire thing, like the base Blizzard or Fire, just changes into Paradox, basically.
Right.
So it's like, quite literally, you will just constantly do it anyway. Fuck it. Because just playing the class correctly, you'll gain Paradox just naturally every time.
Dude, it's crazy because it's like, yeah, this is a more Black Mage rotation than whatever it's the optimal rotation that exists. Because the Paradox rotation is all about like breaking the limits of magic and creating the new type of magic. Because Paradox is like something that has never been seen before, right? So yeah, that is legit. I love it. Right, Chloe, give me another journal. What's a new journal? Fuck you, Chloe. Give me that shit. Better help me this time. What happened?
I don't know if Alcini's actually playing the game and just happened to find this dude, or if it was just a picture that she happened on while she was chilling out. But she found a dude called Ku Cullen, and he's dressed as the one from Fate, specifically.
Right.
So she just sent me an image of him and just went, Lancer?
And they were roommates. Dude, I want to say during the entire conversation, I managed to get through one dialogue of a...
Let's go!
of a job quest. Let's go. Dude, there's so many job quests that I unlocked. Holy crap.
I haven't even started my job quest, bro. Let's go.
There are so many job quests. And it was like a dialogue of like Albert or whatever his name is. Alberto. Hubert. The father of Estinian. Explaining. The adopted father of Extinian, explaining what a little bit of Extinian's backstory and the fact that he stole the eye. But yeah, if you were playing as a Dragoon in A Realm Reborn, you see Extinian just like it just do the picture that meme from Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like that's him. It's him right there. But if you're not, you're just like, who the fuck are you? Oh, you're a Dragoon, I guess. Alberich is his name. Went all the way here just to see his name.
Yeah, she is in here. Okay.
How far did she get into the story before switching into Warrior?
She got to Matoya's cave.
To what?
She got to Matoya's cave, so she hasn't actually finished the Heavensward story yet.
Oh shit! I can do that again with her.
You want to go for the break from the library again?
Oh yeah, we can go through that too.
She's still gonna level up though. She's 56 right now.
Gotcha. Wait, how did she get to Matoya's cave at 56? Oh, with
her white mage is 66.
Yeah, white mage. Right.
Oh, she's got the full game.
She got up to Shadowbringers. She doesn't have Endwalker.
That's fair.
Because there was a sale on the base game, basically, with the Stormblood Shadowbringers expansion. But I mean, if she gives it a little while, Endwalk is probably going to go on sale as well. So
It's been a year.
Wait, is it in sale right now?
I think it is actually.
Yeah, because it can only buy the base game and Endwalker. I checked it last time.
Oh, they've changed it then.
Yeah.
Because before you
Didn't
could
it
only
use-
buy the base game and Shadowbringers. With Shadowbringers came with Stormblood and Shadowbringers. If you bought
I
the base
also got
game,
surprised
you got,
because it's like, where the fuck are the other expansions? It's just those two.
Yeah, it's because one of the big problems that Final Fantasy has is it's very hard to figure out what the fuck you're buying.
Dude, don't worry, it's not even the worst one I've seen. Fucking remember Guilty Gear? No, you have to buy Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 1 and then buy the extra 2 characters. Do not buy Rev 2 on PC. It's like some confusing bullshit like that.
Oh man, this shit's fucking hilarious.
Yo, I got so depressed. I think that I have almost the Dragoon at max on Strangers of Paradise. And you don't get the jump. There's no jump.
That's unfortunate.
I'm like, what the fuck? There's like
Yeah, actually,
some
just
abilities where you
unfortunate.
kind of jump, but there's no like just straight up jump upwards and then fucking fall. It's so sad. It's crazy because you get Meteor with Black Mage, you get Holy, Raze with White Mage, you get freaking Ultima with Sage, but the most simple thing, jump, is nowhere to be seen.
You know how hard it is to program that? Because I really don't see.
I know I've seen Dragoons jumping, so it's definitely there. Sadly, I've seen them jumping. Or attempt to.
Where is the thing that I'm looking for?
Wait, the entire job quest was essentially just talking to the dude. The other thing was so quick. Okay. Don't call your son a traitor, what the hell? I know he's adopted, but you don't have the right. I got Doomspike, how do I use this? This is the AoE? Oh, it's a line AoE. 110? That's so little. What a shitty AoE. Isn't it 150 for Ninja? For first AoE? Ninja. Oh no, it's 100. Never mind. Wow, okay. What's Black Mages? 100. A hundo. When I play as a Black Mage, it's more than that, it's 180. Okay, now that I did the job quest, I can do leveling. You ready to join, Lugia? I know you aren't, but hey, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not jumping into leveling, dude. I gotta go to work soon. So
Alright.
just trying to figure out.
I personally would not let this slide. Demon Toys, Lord Path, South Shrine. Wait. Upper Lenosia. I have a Lebanese viewer that pops up sometimes, and she's a Muslim as well. Look, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was so funny because she came in thinking it was another stream and then just stuck around. I don't know how. And she's like, oh, you guys are so lucky for having your holidays now. I gotta wait 3 months to Ramadan. Okay, I will look for, what is this monster called? Miradrosh. Just says upper.
Oh, there we go. It's because I've got the setting on where it hides the main scenario thing, the main scenario guide, when all quests are complete.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't see it. I was like, where the fuck is it?
And now you can click on that.
Yeah, I see it. Dude, I haven't even done the level 60 quest. Let's fucking go, dude. It's so fucking good, dude. Where is the boss?
What level is your... What were you leveling?
70. My
Damn.
dance is 70. I haven't even done the level 60 quest.
Damn.
I picked it up and then I went, thanks for the gift, chumps, and left. I just fucked off, dude. There is no easy way to get to this one location, but well, it's probably also my fault because they expected me to just kind of,
just be there.
you know, come and dance and then start the quest. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, thanks for the gift, chumps, and just fucked off. Alright guys, I'm finally coming back. I've reached level 70 as a dancer. I think I'm ready to learn. I think I'm ready to learn how to be a dancer.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go past the that guy.
That's fair.
Good night.
Good night.
I think I'm only gonna get like one quest done.
Skip work we get.
Yo, my roll waiting list number is 35. Let's go. Leveling DPS experience. It's my favorite. Or even ease this thing. Oh, there it is. Switch. Oh, kill it as blue mage. Will be fast. Oh, all my blue mage skills are places that I don't like. Okay. So, Whistle is only for physical damage spells. Kinda sucks.
You know what's a physical damage spell?
Final Sting.
Yeah. Boost Final Sting by 80%, my dude.
Yep. Pretty funny. Hilarious, even.
When we were doing the T2 runs, right, for the tombstones back then, we were all just whistling as we walked up to the final boss. Like we would swift cast whistle or just whistle and then run forward, like chase after everyone, and then swift cast Final Sting. Like we would stand at the top of the fucking slope, right? The boss would spawn. We'd fucking we'd whistle, moon flute, run in, final sting. Boss would die after about five dead blue mages.
That's hilarious.
It was fucking hilarious, dude. Absolutely hilarious.
That's the strat they're using for Gilgamesh from Gilgamesh farming.
Yeah.
Just whistle, moon flute, final sting. Fuck it.
It's hey, you don't need to think. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's also because you can't unsync the thing, right? You have to do it legit, or else you don't get tombstones. So it's like, oh, okay, well, why would we care about like doing this properly when we could simply walk in, one shot, and then walk in again, one shot?
I did it for the previous Moogle Tombstone event with I went as a stank and they had all the shit needed, the other 3 blue mages. We just ran that shit until everyone was satisfied. Yeah, I'll probably only be able to do 1 dungeon unless I completely sacrifice my sleep for Final Fantasy.
You know, I gotta check my trains and shit. It's been a hot minute, you know.
Yeah.
Haven't gone to work for a little bit. I don't know what's up. Let me go check my actual schedule a little bit. So today it's still the same. My schedule. 3:30 to 10, 12 to 9, 1 to 10. Damn, I'm really only working a 3-hour fucking shift on Sunday. That's fucked, dude. Actually fucked.
On Sunday you're gonna have to work?
Sunday's New Year's Day. We're closing at 8, right? We always do.
Oh yeah, this Sunday, yeah, it's New Year's.
Yeah, I'm usually contracted to work 5 to 10, right? Sunday's a public holiday, right? So I'd get double time for working it. She's only given me 3 hours. Like my boss only gave me 3 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna close. Fucked, dude. Actually fucked. Dude. See, the crazy thing is, she didn't even ask me if I was okay with working the public holiday. She just put me down for it.
Can you
She's meant to off. I mean, realistically, I could just walk up and just be like, hey, I'm not working New Year's Day. But, you know, whatever, dude. I'll take 3 hours of double time, I guess.
Right.
The money's nice, you know?
It is nice. How do I get Augmenter Shire Rod? Wait, what? I don't understand this. Oh wait, never mind. Where do I get the item level 270 or accessories? Do I have to do the Rowena quest?
What was that?
So I have the Shire gear. Where do I get the Shire accessories?
Same place you got the gear.
It's not here.
Are you getting them from Idleshire?
Yeah, Hismena. I go into.
Yeah, it's just the chick that you buy.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm stupid. I just need to
Separate
click
tab.
accessories.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. Anyways. Cool.
I was about to
Another
ask, like,
tab.
are you at Needleshy? Yep, check the other tab.
I forgot that the other vendor just has everything in one tab. I guess I'll deck up Black Mage first, completely.
Anyway. Getting on the train, I think it's on public holiday timetables, which suits. So, 155, 204.
I got tons of rings.
Actually, gotta start getting ready for work now-ish, so I'm gonna head off, boys. I might do one thing. I'll just finish up this job quest and then fuck off. So,
Okay.
have a good one, boys.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
I'll see ya.
Good night.
Whenever you're gonna leave. Okay.
Or good day.
How you doing?
Doing great. Playing Final Fantasy. Waiting over 11 minutes for a dungeon queue. The usual.
Oh, the usual.
I watched the... I'm not sure if you're aware of the movies. Now it's a series. Knives Out. I watched the Glass Onion today on Netflix. Pretty sick, not gonna lie. That was I watched 3 bangers in a row. It was that fuck. There's an armory chest, there it is. It was that I watched Avatar 2 and I watched the new Pinocchio. But yeah, very happy with these choices. Titan. Yeah, Glass Onion was excellent. Honestly, you don't even need to watch the first one. Watch that. Oh wow, what the fuck? Is this just lag? Hell yeah, Titan fight. Not gonna level me up a lot. I wish I got a dungeon instead. I need the dungeon for the Wanderer's Tales. Oh. What did they even put, I guess it is part of leveling, makes sense. It can't be a trial. It's not a 8-man party, it's a 4-man party. Oh, okay, there was actually a new person there. I got a second chance point. Well, I think I just click the dungeon, see how long the queue is for it. Sun Vigil. 11 minutes. No. How about Scutter's Cry? 10 minutes. Doesn't make a difference. I'd rather do Stone Vigil. I'll do this side quest while waiting. I'll go get some water too. Here be. Okay. Got the water. What are you up to, Jesse?
Just watching YouTube videos.
Right.
I was on World of Warcraft earlier and played Binding of Isaac a little bit.
Cool. What other roguelikes have you played? Says like,
so Brotato I've been playing a little bit. Bounty of One is a fun one. Blade Assault I haven't played yet, but I got it. I need to play it. Children of Morta, Cult of the Lamb, Dunge Greed.
damn, I haven't heard of half of these.
And look what else I had. Gunfire Reborn is a fun one. Have a Nice Death. I've done Hades.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you heard that one.
Yeah. I played it before it was released. Like tons of it.
Let's see. Ravita.
Which one?
Rain Ravita.
Oh, no.
It's an interesting game, to be honest. Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah. They're bringing back Risk of Rain 1. With added
I have
features
it.
and new looks.
I have it. Risk of Rain 1.
Yeah, but they're re-releasing it as Risk of Rain Retribution. New arts.
Oh, nice.
New features like the online co-op plus the No, not couch co-op. Yeah, I think two-player couch co-op too.
And then Warm Snow.
Warm Snow. Huh.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty interesting game, to be honest.
Right, right, right. Do you like Dead Cells?
Once again.
Dead Cells.
Oh, Dead Cells, yes, I did do that
Yeah.
one too.
I played
That one
a
was-
ton of it, but kinda suck. It's the one of the, I guess one of the only, maybe it's the 2D style of roguelikes that I suck at. But it was really fun. I like never was able to like beat the harder versions, you know? It's like every time you beat it, you get the harder version of the game.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I've done pretty good on a lot of them. But to be honest, I enjoy the more 3D ones now. Like Gunfire Reborn is definitely a lot more fun.
Right.
Binding of Isaac's just always going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I love Lightning. I love Isaac.
Have a Nice Death was fun, but they did a lot of changes, and I mean, they kept on changing and changing and changing. It just got to the point it's like, okay, this is getting a little...
Too much.
Yeah. Skull the Hero Slayer is a good one, too.
Oh, yeah,
just-
yeah. I have
I just
that.
didn't like... I didn't like what they did with the items, to be honest.
It's kind of weird, right? Where you need to have
Like
like
how it was,
combination
how it
of
was
items.
before, and then, yeah. Like how it was before, then they switched to this one, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
the items themselves are weak, you need the buffs, and to get the buffs you have to hunt these ones down, but because it's a roguelike,
Yeah.
they could be all over the place, and you can... Yeah.
You just never get them, and then you're just like, okay, I have this common item that goes with this one, but
And then if you
I
don't
can
get
also
it-
get a
and you don't
rare
get a
one
good-
that's better, or a unique one, right? And it's just like, I don't know if I should choose Switch.
And if you you can get extremely unlucky on what type of skull you get too.
That's
Like,
true.
you have to make sure the skull pairs up real.
Exactly. It's really weird. Here you go, the stolen items. Oh, I can fly now? Yeah, I can find the Dravinian hinterlands. Sick. Fetchy treasure hunter. Oh, this is gonna be a dungeon for sure. Okay. Unlock all of them in one go. I guess I have time since they're... My queue hasn't popped, so I can talk to this guy. Fetchy treasure hunter. What? There's one behind me, isn't there? No? Thank the gods, I've done enough running for one day. Ah, those goddamn beasts came out of nowhere. I just wonder we made it out alive. We can't just leave the treasure there. You look like that sort. You look like the sort that's used to risk life and limb. Maybe it might be as you could help clear a way through those seedkin that damn near made a meal of us. See, that was worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friends Sonny know. You should be somewhere near
Which
the
game is
entrance. Huh?
What game is this?
No, I'm just reading dialogue in Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
When scenes outwards the term. Yeah. Since I'm streaming, I just read the dialogue sometimes. I reckon it's safe to go back to Shire and look for a few more heads. Is this a new dungeon? That's cool. I thought I was just gonna get harder versions of the dungeons. And the big like raids and shit like that, not like just new regular dungeons. I forgot that they do that too. Oh yeah, this dungeon, I never went into it, and it's available here. Oh, you popped. You were just teasing me with that dungeon the entire time. Marilyn Bunroll, what a name. Oh, that's such a cool animation. It doesn't tell me where it's gonna hit either, just attack. Just kind of have to tell. Yeah, and we have a summoner here. I don't know if summoner has any AoEs at this level. That really sucks. Like, I have a weak AoE, and the summoner probably has a doesn't even have an AoE. So it's just me and the Dark Knight doing AoEs on mob pools. I probably should just do single target damage concentration right here. Ruin Chu. Is Ruin Chu an AoE? Nice. Boss time. Equipment also kind of sucks. I could be doing a lot more damage with this AoE. Feels like I'm just hitting a wet noodle. But this is why I'm here, to get better equipment for this level. Open the treasure chest, thank you. What's that? A spear! Perfect! That's what I needed. Look at that. Please? Please? Roll on it? Roll on it? Who hasn't rolled? I need a spear! God. Thank you. Equip. There you go. Now I'm gonna do significant more damage. Right, but the animation for this AoE attack is good. It's like you're doing like you know in Dark Souls when you throw the lightning
Yeah.
spell, it's kind of like that. Where you just throw your spear, like your spear just like glows to you like a thunder attack. It's so cool. Does this have positional? Yeah. Oops. Typhoon. No, Marilyn Monroe got hit by the typhoon. She got hit again! Tank Buster. Oh. Do these sprites. Okay. Oh, gonna keep going? Alright. Equip. Equip. Oh, the skirt is better. Right. Prime Reef. Alright, done. I got a Vigil shirts. Cool stuff. Solarettes donated. Switch these around. For this one. Lead gear set. Turning this on. A lots of pants. Why do I need all these pants? It's Harlequin tights. Oh, it's healer stuff. Eh. No, I just get it again as I'm leveling up. Don't need to take inventory space. Way. And yeah, wait, interior. Shorts. Shorts. Which aim? Right. It's one Wondrous Tales completed. The sticker. I will return and end the stream. Alright, good night. Thanks for watching.
Hmm?